Welcome back, everyone. My name is Familiar Blood. You call me VTB. The name comes from Car5 Vanguard, but we're not going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Gen 4, as I've already brought up a video about Gen 1 and 2 and 3, and I was cranking out some Pokemon-related content until the new release of A to Z comes out, and hopefully a newer generation after that. Let's see if I can get the Scarlet and Violet generation before the release date of the newer game. But anyway, we're talking about Gen 4. That would be Diamond and Pearl, and then Platinum. But I think Platinum might be part of the newer generation because Heart Gold and Soul Silver comes out there net, which I always thought was interesting because that's Hoenn. Hoenn and Sinnoh always have a special place in my heart, even though growing now, to be honest with you, they had things about them that I enjoyed, but they weren't the best region. And that childhood nostalgia kind of can cloud that sometimes. But anyway, Sinnoh's cool. I like that it was like the origin and like the evolution region where like we saw a lot of fuller form Pokemon that we thought they might have had a form, but it was not known yet, at least at that time, until we got Diamond and Pearl. But this topic we're mainly going to be talking about is the post-game stuff, which is Cresselia and Darkrai. Each of these events coexist with each other, and make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and tell me something in the comment section of what you think about Gen 4. It could be about the starters, it could be about post-game stuff, it could be about the gyms. I want to know moments that you enjoyed and what kind of nostalgia that you liked about this generation as a whole. But anyway, post-game stuff. Cresselia and Darkrai. There's a town where a gym, you go into one of the houses, there's a family, one of the kids that experience nightmares. You need the Lunar Wing to get rid of it. You also learn that a certain Pokemon creates the nightmares, which will be Darkrai. Now, if you were to hack it because you couldn't get the Nintendo event, you probably just walked all the way to New Moon Island, which is kind of like on the counter opposite of Full Moon Island, where Cresselia's at. If you did, that kind of is like a lackluster experience because like you gotta walk all the way through the water to get to the other side, and sometimes like when you're glitching it, you're like hitting walls because you know you're just not supposed to be like walking on water. Like if you were playing like Gen 1 or Gen 2 and you're doing these kinds of mods, there wouldn't be too much. You just, you walk over to the other side. But like in these games, you kind of, at least when I was, doing all that modding and all that good stuff, wink wink, no, it's not just saying, yeah. It's got lost train of thought. If you're just doing it that way, that's kind of like a lackluster experience. Like when we're playing these games, we want the full experience. So if you get yourself the membership pass, which is the way to get into the hotel to teleport to get to New Moon Island, because that's how it works. You talk to someone in the Pokemart, you get the membership thing. You go into the hotel because it'll be open. You get taken to a room, you end up going to sleep, and you end up meeting Darkrai. But yeah, each of these events coexist with each other, and like that's like cool side quest stuff that I always enjoyed in Pokemon when it came to like the post game and the main game stuff, to be honest with you. So make sure you tell me what you enjoyed and what you thought about the Darkrai event and Cresselia. Which one did you like more? Do you like Darkrai or do you like Cresselia? Most people will say Darkrai, while others will like the bulkiness of Cresselia. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.